Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of cryptocurrency news. I'm really sorry that I have not been able to record the videos, but I was really busy. In this episode I will talk about everything happening from the 3rd of March to the massive collapse on the 12th of March. As always, please like, please comment and subscribe to the channel. Please look at the links below, they will save you money. So this is where we have finished with the news last time. So it's a bit out of context, like cutting the Fed cutting interest rates because of the coronavirus on the March 3rd has been a big news at that point, but it has been completely trumped by the current news. But yeah, that dip in the interest rates is a very good thing for Bitcoin. But as we all know, it didn't go up. So the Fed has implemented this emergency, non-scheduled interest rate cut. And the last time that it has happened, it was 2008. And funny fact, 2 days later, some unknown group of people or a single person known as Satoshi Nakamoto has published Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. At that point, Satoshi Nakamoto didn't know that what he has created was more important as a store of value rather than electronic cash system. The electronic cash system is incorporated into that, but the more important bit is the store of value. Skew talking about calls dominating Bitcoin. So everyone has been bullish because of the coronavirus, the money printing and the cuts. Everybody has been long at that point. Everyone has been buying calls, and the price has been, well, in retrospect we can tell that the price has been pumped up because people have taken massive leverage long positions, and by creating a contango they have just pushed the price of the spot Bitcoin price up artificially. And after it has all collapsed, we know what has been the real price. The real price without all these extra derivatives purchased. So yeah, March futures went into backwardation at that point when the price has started sliding down, and that was before the massive dump. And I have just retweeted myself from before. So that has not been that massive dump to 3K. That has been March the 9th. So there we were just falling from 10K. And as I said, a lot of people were arbitraging. They were doing cash and carry. So they have bought spot, sold futures. And these people, whenever futures go below the spot, whenever they go into backwardation, these guys will buy spot and sell. They will buy the derivatives and they will sell spot. So for example, buy futures in backwardation and then sell spot, because their end goal is to make the futures, to wait out the futures so that they expire at the spot price, and at the same time just sell the spot which they have purchased and stay completely delta neutral. They're not very interested in gambling. So here, me on the 9th of March being bullish on Bitcoin, I'm quite positive that I didn't end up taking some massive positions and getting completely wiped out. My understanding is that before the US elections, government will print as much money as needed for the society to be happy. Obviously, it's not a long-term solution. It's a rather short-term solution. And my understanding is that until we have the elections, the U.S. government will do everything so that the stock market, that the house prices are in a good kind of price bracket, that people are satisfied. So yeah, I said that Bitcoin and gold will benefit most from money printing policies. I was wrong. That feeling when a 40 million Chad spoofer accidentally hits a 20 million iceberg and gets filled So someone has been, well, it looks like someone has been market selling some big orders, and this was probably hidden. I assume that Cuban knows that this order has been hidden because he just looks at the order book all the time. So he must, well, it's hard not to notice a 20 million bid in the order book. But yeah, it's always funny when someone makes such a big order and then just hits a hidden massive order. Kathleen Long here is saying that all these issues are the result of the Western economies consuming more than they have produced. She's essentially referring to the governments being over-leveraged and too much debt being in the system. And my response was, well, wait, nothing has yet happened. It was just a big dip in stocks and in crypto. But a doomsday scenario may still unfold. You can still, short it if you want to catch a big dip. And I have expressed my view that I think that the helicopter money will squeeze out all these shorting, the oblivious death of financial markets. Now, I was wrong. The coronavirus has caused much more grief, and everything has just went down massively after that. Now, it's still March the 9th, and Skew is saying, I have very high thoughts of Skew. They are some really good team. How will a computer that was told 30% down move in a crude oil can only happen every 1 billion years will react this morning after it occurred twice in less than 6 hours? Expect autopilot to be turned off and liquidity to be too worsened. Now, a lot of liquidity that we have here is automated trading engines just doing things that they have learned. Nobody has learned for some extreme conditions. So all these machines will have to be manually turned down. Otherwise, they will just do some random things prepared for stable markets with suppressed volatility while the volatility is now raging. This is an article suggesting that the Bitcoin drop is due to the Plus token scam. Plus token still has massive amount of Bitcoin, not sure exactly how much, but they are selling these Bitcoins and pushing the price down. They still have plenty, they still can sell a lot, and as far as I know, they are still managing to sell a lot on Huobi and some other exchanges. So there's a lot of Bitcoin to be sold. And these are the stolen Bitcoins, so it's difficult for them to sell them in large amounts. This is a thread. People are accepting Bitcoin as a super collateral. More and more people are accepting Bitcoin to be the collateral for their loans, and the Bitcoin loans have been growing massively recently. Apparently, one Chicago market maker has been liquidated on Friday at the close, and that was before all the madness has unraveled. So apparently they were short volatility and short gamma, so they have sold options, and they did that on a bunch of products, and it just doesn't work in such an environment. In a world of uncertainty, Bitcoin protocol is very certain, and that we can be sure of. This is an interesting thread from an intensive care doctor in Italy. It's a long one, and long story short, it essentially says how screwed the Italian hospitals are. From my perspective, Italians aren't as well prepared as some of the major healthcare systems like US and UK. I don't think they triage as much as in these English-speaking countries. However, there are a lot of interesting lessons to be learned. A lot of people are not supposed to get treatment if there is a major wave of infections. Zusu, I have a lot of respect for this guy. So he just lists the best electronic over-the-counter brokers. So you go to Jump, FTX, or Cumberland when you want to buy or sell large amount of BTC for fiat. The best places to borrow and lend: Genesis, BlockFi, and Blockchain. I've actually never heard of Blockchain, the company, but I'll have a look at it at some point. I know BlockFi are good. I know Genesis are good. But Zusu says that the competitors will really find it hard because these companies are really good. This is Hong Kong real estate appreciating. Hong Kong assets, houses, and stocks, I believe, will go down a lot, and I believe that the peg will break. And I think Susu is in agreement. So these are the mortgage rates. These are the residential yields. So yields going down, rates going up. This will not be good. This is another report on Plus Token. Oxt is a good platform which shows flows to exchanges. So these coins are still being sold. Hong Kong developers trading at 0.44x of the book value. That means that if they have $1 million, they are trading at 440K. That means that the market thinks that their asset book, whatever they hold, is mispriced. So if they hold X properties, the market believes that these properties are not worth as much as they are marked to. And we will finish here. It's March the 12th, and the crypto has just been silenced. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please look at the links below. The next will probably be the most exciting set of news I have done.